Kia ora whanau, it's a beautiful still evening here out of Whangamoy at Cole and Nicola's place. We are about to head out and do a bit of weka hunting. Been waiting for a still night since the day we got here. It's this time of year, the wekas are the best from now until sort of July, the best to eat. So they're allowed to eat them, catch and eat them here on the Chatham Islands because they're not native to this island, they're an introduced species. So yeah, check the night out. So now we're just loading up the quad and we're going to grab, Cole's got a weka dog, a golden lab by the name of Boy, real original, and then we're going to head up to what they call the sand hills and have a go at things. There he is. There he is, hey boy. Gonna catch us a weka? Should really give him some privacy, eh? He's trying to have a moment there by himself, right in amongst Nicola's new planting. Got 100 acres, bro, and you chose right there. Nice looking hound though. What's he found to scavenge in there?
Eh?
Oh, that's where we were shucking those kinners the other day. Well, anyways, we'll get the bike loaded up and we'll get on the road. And we'll see you out there. The plan is to head up into those sand hills with our dog. Already seen a few weka, there's no shortage of them around. And the dog goes and catches them and brings them back to us, is apparently the plan. Pretty exciting. Got my torch. Booyah. Don't really need it just yet, but anyways, we'll load up and head out there. Righto, so we're on to one already, team. The old dog's chasing one around already. Oh, he's got it. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, so is it a fat one, bro?
It's not too bad, bro.
So how do we tell?
It's in the ribs there.
Oh, yeah.
She'll do for number one. There.
Geez, I could get used to this style of hunting, team. Just cruise around on the quad, the old dog. The old dog chases the old weka down and brings it back to you. Is he on another one already? Wicked. Oh, there he is. Has he got it? Oh, he must have missed that one. That one fat or skinny? Oh, yeah, you can tell. Good dog. That's 2 on the board, bro. So they fatten in different areas at different speeds. Obviously these normally apparently they get fed on the sandhills first, but yeah. Oh, let's carry on. This is wicked. I can get used to this style of hunting, team. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. So they want the dog to be nice and soft-mouthed, so it doesn't do too much damage to the bird. I got him. Another fat one, or is it a bit skinny?
It's a wee bit skinny, but it's still fat.
Oh yeah, I see.
Still right
Dog's a machine, bro. Yeah, I know. He's got it. So we basically just cruised up the beach after hitting the ones in the paddocks and collected a few more birds. Unfortunately the footage here is not that great because I didn't realise the old GoPro's not very good at nighttime filming. But yeah, we cruised down the beach and checked out the sand and the sandhills, and we managed to pick up another half a dozen there. And yeah, just carried on. Bloody good night actually. Awesome style of hunting. So just cruising up the beach, there goes boy off on another one. Where is it? Cole's got his headlight shining around looking for it. Oh, there he is, chasing it, and boom. Oh, he hasn't got it yet. Yep, he's got it now. Or did that one get away from him? Here's a good look around for it. Buggers off up into the sandhills, and I think he finds this one eventually. Oh, he's got it. So that's quite a big bird, that one, eh? Just got in trouble for having my torch on. Boy's still quite a young dog. He's only about 1.5 years old, so he's still semi-training, but he's a gun, that's for sure. Jeepers, that one's huge. Nice. And boys found yet another one on this short stretch of beach. The Weka here, there's so many of them. Didn't take him long to get that one. See him coming back down onto the beach, and another good bird. Another good bird. This bird gave boy the slip last minute, but don't you worry about that. The old golden lad got him. Brought him back to his owner, and yeah. So we that was the last bird we would catch on the beach, and then we headed up into the grass and just in the sand, like on the opposite side of the same sand dunes we were hunting off the beach. And yeah, it was
pretty much the same. The boy would jump and he'd go and find the bird, and then he'd catch it and bring it back to us. He's a bloody good dog, considering he's only just almost 2. Yeah, this once again I'll reiterate that the Weka are an invasive species on the Chatham Islands, so hunting them is fully legal, and they taste amazing. Later on in this video you'll get to see the process of how the people here get all the feathers off, like pluck and pickle, and yeah, so they taste amazing, and it is bloody good fun catching them. And here comes boy with his prize. He worked hard for this one. Look at him, he's happy as with himself.
That's a big one, bro.
There he goes. Take him to your own hut. Good boy. Gets his pat and he's back into it. Pretty cool to see these the old
Boobs like you, did you say?
the old owner and the dog working hard. Cole quickly dispatches that bird, puts it in the bin, and we carry on. So the night pretty much progressed like this until we had about, I think we ended up with 17 birds all up, and so we carried on along the back of the grass, and then we popped out on the beach and headed back down the beach. Like I said, we don't have the greatest video quality, so I'll zip through all of that. I'll fast forward all of that footage for you.
Well, back now at the truck. Bloody successful night hunting. Full bin of birds. Good dog, eh, bro?
Well, it's alright.
Not bad for a 1.5 years old. Hey, good boy. Hey? Pretty bloody fun style of hunting, if you ask me, team. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. And tomorrow we will be processing all our birds. Cheers. Got all our birds hung up. Leave them hanging there for the night. Come back and pluck them tomorrow. Mean. Right, it's the next day. Had our birds all hanging in the wind overnight and today. It's time to start plucking them up. Cole's already started, so we've got to do a rough pluck first, eh, bro, and then dip them in boiling water and get the last of it off.
Yep, that's the one.
Alright, I better get into it. Apparently it's not a spectator sport, so
As you can see, Cole gets about 2 birds to every one I get done, but we got there eventually, got them all rough plucked.
So we dunk them in the hot water, and then apparently all of the down, all the little feathers just rub off. So water's boiling, dunk the Weka in there for about 30 seconds, is it, bro?
Yeah, maybe not quite that long. That's long enough.
And we take it out and...
Hands.
Oh, rough hands. Oh, holy heck,
Hot
look
hands.
at that.
The faster you do it, the easier it is.
That looks beauty. Oh, I better start helping. Like I said, not a spectator sport.
Once again, Cole's doing at least 2 birds to every one I do, and this process is actually pretty hard work, team, so yeah, we smashed it out though.
There it is, all of our birds had their hot bath, and then we've stripped most of the feathers off them. Now the next step's just to hang them up and give them a blast with the singer, and then we can gut them and get them into the pickle brine. She's a bit of a process, but it's well worth it because they're tasty little birds. Yep. This process burns off the last of the feathers. And then that is that bird ready to be processed. Righto team, so we've got our bird here. First thing we do is cut the legs off, then we cut the head off, then we cut right through the pupper, through the parson's nose, then we split up through here carefully to not pop the guts, and then up through the brisket, and then we can stretch it out and pull the guts out. The knuckle through the head. Check that fat, holy. And nice and gently. Just trying to go through the skin there. That is crazy. All the way up, like so, and over to our box. Just peel the guts out down the bottom there. Got to get the lungs out of there. For some reason the esophagus always seems to go up the right hand side of the bird, but your left hand side if you're holding it. And that's that. Get that blood out of there. Give them a bit of a rinse. And that's that bird ready for the brine. Right. There's our last bird getting processed. Check the fat on it. Holy. So that's all that done. Birds are all plucked, boiled, singed, gutted, now washed. All we've got to do is mix up the brine and yeah, we'll be away. Alright, so we've got our brine bucket here. It is 800 grams of normal salt to 200 grams of 250 grams of this honeydew cure. So we don't have any scales, so we're just going to go a cup of that to 3.5 cups of that, and that should be about right. And 10 litres of water, and then you chuck your birds in there for 2 days, is it?
Yeah.
And you flip the bucket upside down after the first day to make sure that every bird's getting a good covering in the brine. Our brine's all mixed up. We're just stuffing all our birds in it, and then we give it a good shake around with the lid on, and then leave it to rest for, like I said, 24 hours. Then we flip the bucket upside down for a further 24 hours, and then they're done, pickled, ready for the freezer. She's been a process, whānau, but well and truly worth it, I reckon. Oh, I mean, I've already had a few of these birds, the ones I raided out of Cole's freezer when I first got here, so I'm excited. Can't wait. Got all our birds in our bucket, ready to put the lid on, and we've kept these fat ones aside just to have them as unpickled birds. They can just go in the freezer like that, chuck the lid on that, and job done. Alright, our wekas have been in the brine for 2.5 days now. As you can see, they've changed colour and the skin's pulled tight on the meat, so they're completely pickled. Now they're ready to be bagged up and put in the freezer. So I'm bagging them flat out so they stack easier for the ride home back to New Zealand. Primo. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.